Hello, David here, and the project for today is replacing headlights on the 98 Ford Contour. And I'm not just replacing the bulbs, I'm actually replacing the headlight housings. Several years ago I did a video on restoring the plastic lens on your headlamp housings, and it worked great. It lasted about 2 years, then they faded again. I use this product here. This was from Harbor Freight. It worked pretty great, but I found out that the degradation of the plastic went all the way through the plastic, and no matter how much plastic I sanded off, it was still cloudy. So I decided it was time for new headlights. So I went on eBay, not a sponsor. Got this. Car Parts Wholesale, not a sponsor. These lamps are made by Eagle Eyes in Taiwan. Pretty well packaged, as you can see. I only got one box. The second box is coming. See the difference. This one's for the left side. Well, we certainly have a problem here. The first part came from Wisconsin. The second part came 2 days later from Texas. And they decided to send me a condenser instead of a headlight housing. So I'm in the process of getting this thing returned. There are 3 screws holding the headlamp in. This one here. This one right there. And then this one down. Right there. I may not have enough clearance to get the headlight out with the grill on the way. I'll try to slip it out with the grill in place, but if I have to take the grill out, there's 2 screws. This one here and that one there, and these screws are set up for either a slotted screwdriver or a Torx bit. You can see in there. Torx bit fits it. This is a T27 Torx bit. That one doesn't even have to come all the way out because the fitting is slotted, as you can see right there. There's a little tab over there that you have to pull out to release. Oh, the plastic thing broke. The new unit comes with 3 bulbs. And it also has the bubble level. I don't know if it's calibrated to the same level as the original headlamp, so you just have to be aware of readjusting your headlights. I don't really like the idea of using this old lamp socket. I think these terminals are bent a little bit. I'm going to push them out. that much better. I have no idea when the replacement headlamp is coming for the right side. So I don't want to be driving around looking like Jed Clampett, so I'm going to put the grill back on now. Okay, you guys tell me if they're working. Okay, I saw the reflection. I know they're working. I just need to aim them. I'm going to wait for the sun to go down and get dark, and I'll aim them on my garage door. Then I'll just wait for the other headlight housing to come in for the right side. I was just looking at this old headlight housing, and this RTV on here reminded me of an old video I did a while back where I had moisture inside the headlight housing and actually heated the whole housing up in my oven at 200 degrees. I separated this, dried it out really good, and I sealed it really good with the RTV all the way around. If I could find the link to that video, I'll put it up in the top so you guys can see that. Saved a heap of money back then. The way to aim the original headlight could only be done with a Torx T20 here for the brights and here for the low beam. On the new set, it's a little different. You don't need a Torx. You could use a Phillips. Notice these screws are a little bit wiggly. They're not wiggly on the original light. Okay, I've got just the low beams on now. Look at the difference in brightness. You can see the left side, driver's side, is pretty bright. I'm going to drop it down a little bit. Okay, about those adjustment screws, the one inner screw works on up and down, and the outer screw works on left and right. So that's the same for both low beam and high beam. I'm going to turn the high beam on now, see how that looks. One thing I'm noticing here is the fit of the housing is not perfect. It doesn't curve in to meet the body panel. Let's see if I can get an angle to show you. See how it sticks out like that? And the headlight housing is installed correctly in the car. I can't get it any closer than it is now. Here's the stock housing. That's how it's supposed to fit. Pretty flush with the body. It's been 1 week and I just got the replacement headlamp assembly from Car Parts Wholesale. And originally when I checked the box saying that I needed to return the wrong part, I received an automatic email telling me that they were going to refund less than half the money. And then I was concerned. I thought, here I am dealing with a robot, and then I thought, gee, do you have to buy these headlights in pairs? I thought I would have to buy another pair somewhere else and then have an extra headlamp assembly. So I thought I'd reply to that message. I sent a reply saying that I wanted a replacement part, not a refund. And lo and behold, the human responded quite readily and quickly and said they were going to stop the refund and they were going to send me the proper part. So overall, although I was perturbed initially, I'm very happy with the prompt customer service from Car Parts Wholesale. They did a great job. They were responsive. They gave me what I wanted. Now I've got the proper part. I'm going to swap out the part. I already showed you how to do the left side, so I'm not going to film again doing the right side, unless there's some procedure on this side of the car that's different. No matter how careful you are with the terminal that clicks onto the back of the signal lamps, those clips are always going to break. They broke on both of them, and what I had to do was I just put a dab of RTV on each end just so that the terminal doesn't work itself loose. As on the left side, the right side headlamp stands proud of the body as well. See that lip sticking out of there. Nothing you can do about it. It's just the contour of the headlamp assembly. All that's left to do is to aim the headlights. I went near the headlight aiming marks and I took a marker so I could put which way to go right or left on this one. And on this one I put a marker for which way's up and which way's down. I did that on the opposite side as well. I want to thank you guys and gals for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell because it really helps out my algorithms. Bye now.